But some people are still going to be really freaked out about why a serpent. So what do you feel like the symbolism of the serpent is? Why would somebody want to build a serpent on a pyramid?
Well, first of all, Quetzalcoatl is the feathered serpent.
Okay.
That's his position, and then it's very old in Central America. I've been to Villahermosa, where they have the objects from the Olmec objects from La Venta.
Okay.
And these include these date back. Of course, you can't accurately date stone. You can only say it's at least that old. And there's a stone structure there which is at least dates from 1,500 before Christ. In other words, it's already at least 3,500 years old.
Wow.
It's a lot older than the Maya or the Aztecs, who both venerated the feathered serpent. And there, on that ancient monument, we find the same figure of the feathered serpent.
Okay.
What this means, does it suggest some sort of reptilian intelligence, some sort of alien connection with the Earth? Maybe. I don't know. Again, I don't go there in my work.
Okay.
I'd rather leave that to others to explore.
Okay, the sea car, an absolute amazing race, the oldest known reptilian race in our galaxy. They are one of the most powerful races in the galaxy. They have some of the greatest military might that has ever been seen in the galaxy. They have been the chief enemy of all human races in this galaxy in past conflicts.
The Lyrian star system, for all intents and purposes, is where humanity began. That is the home area of all of humanity. There was also a star system called the Draco star system, and that was basically a reptilian empire. And the reptilians have a mindset where they feel an obligation to seek out and destroy or assimilate all other creatures or species, because they feel the reptilian life form is the most perfect representation of God or God mind. And the reason that they feel that way is because reptilians in the Draco star system are androgynous, meaning male and female in the same body. And so they feel that most closely represents the neutral God mind or God energy. Also, reptilian DNA does not change over eons of time. It basically stays the same and does not alter, whereas mammalian DNA constantly changes and adapts as environments change. And so they feel that because reptilians are so stable in genetics, it proves that they're superior. And again, I'm not qualifying this by saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying that that's how they think. And so they attacked the Lyrian star system and basically dispersed any of the survivors that were in there. And the survivors of the Lyrian star system fanned out across the known galaxy and colonized other solar systems, this one included. The reptilian Dracos followed them across the various colonies and attacked them, and a lot of the other colonies that were created from the refugees of Lyrae also needed a place to come. So it wasn't until very many millennia later that mammalians or human beings came to the Earth and colonized an area that was in now the Atlantic Ocean, and that was called, in certain cultures, Atlantis.
Atlantis. Okay, so I'm beginning to see, Stuart, just with this picture, if the reptilians were in the Pacific on Lemuria, and the human-likes were on Atlantis, and now they're both gone, I'm beginning to see the picture of some kind of major confrontation. Am I
exactly
right?
Correct. And in fact, the Hindu Vedas talk about this. Some of these Vedas are 200,000 years old and talk about what we would describe as nuclear weapons and lances with mushroom clouds that form on the Earth, and talk about vehicles called vimanas that are what we would call spaceships or UFOs that would fly into the atmosphere.
Good point. So they annihilated each other.
Well, what really happened was, ultimately, the Atlanteans first killed off the dinosaurs. Now, the dinosaurs are to the Draco what mammalian creatures are to humanity. So there was very big battles, and of course the dinosaurs were not killed off by a meteor that struck the Earth 60 million years ago, because if that did happen, we wouldn't be talking right now. There wouldn't be anything left of this planet. That's a cover story. It was the Atlanteans who basically killed off the dinosaurs.
Okay, why did they want to kill off the dinosaurs, even though they looked similar to the reptilians?
Well, look what's happening to us now. If you want to destroy humanity, kill the food source, kill the support structure for that culture.
Did they eat dinosaurs, the reptilians?
Yes, they did. That was their source of food, work.
Okay.
That to them, like we have cows and horses and other mammalian creatures, they had those creatures. And now here's the interesting: the ones who survived went inside the Earth, the hollow Earth, and that began the legends of demons under the Earth or hell under the Earth. That's where that began.
So when you think of the devil, you do think of a reptilian type. Horned with a tail.
Living under the earth.
That could be what the reptilians look like. They look like the devil, or the devil looks like them.
Exactly.
And they look, it's right, and they're in the hotter part of the planet, in the inner core, down below. It makes sense. That's where Hades is.
Yes, and that's where those legends began.